Hey guys, so I'm really loving this visual novel, and the past two streams, I've done most of the routes that make most sense to me without getting too nitty gritty. So I'm here with my Steam library open to make sure, like, okay, these are the ones I'm still missing, and we're going to crack down on the last remaining endings and hopefully get the whole story. I mean, Greta being the bride of the man-eating forest, and just all these other little stories. Like, we really still don't know much about Envirio. So let's hop in. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start. I'm going to clear out Loro's path because he just has two more endings. Just start the story. Good luck. And then we're gonna skip. I've had so much fun. We're gonna go straight. Even back in editing and reviewing the story, it's like, oh yeah, now I know. Her story has been just absolute whiplash. Absolute whiplash. And we're going to just borrow Greta's cabin. Really, the last two endings for Loro, um, it just comes down to the last option. It was no big deal. We're going to make him laugh. We're going to select that his sister is going to have a lot of suitors chasing her all over town. So, like, this is Loro, and this is us. And the interesting thing about our character is that we have a disease, and it's incurable, it's non contagious, you just get it. And, you know, luckily his father and us, our minds are the last to go. So we're walking around just fine, but everyone knows like our clock is ticking. So, but Sis is not interested. All right, skip. So that's his sister, Colette. The guy in white is Ty, the bad guy, or really just the neighborhood bully who likes the pretty girl in town. So for both of our endings, we need to select. You're blowing this out of proportion. So the brother Loro, he's like, you gotta stay away from this person. You gotta stay away from this doll, this beautiful ornate creature. Death always follows. So we're gonna be like, well, it's a doll. It's fine. It's what can a simple doll do to me? You only say that because you know nothing. It's there. Loro? Do whatever you want. This whole series has been so much fun to voice act as well. I suppose he is worried about me, even though I don't have long anyway. I wonder what I should do about it. I think two should be enough. The stitching came out very well this time. At most, nobody cares about things like that, but it makes me happy to be good at something at least. Okay, so I love knitting and crocheting and all things textile. So I like this a lot. She weaves. I don't weave. I used to when I was younger, but if I became a little bit better, I could even do something for Chester. What are you so happy for? Eh? Oh. Yeah, this is new. You laughed just now, didn't you? So this is Invirio, the doll. And it's kind of set around the island. When you meet the doll, death follows. It may not be to you, it could be to someone you know. Could not. Death follows. You were thinking about Chester? You were trying to save his life, and Virio knows everything. For I have watched. Doll, how do you know about Chester? Your color is exceptionally rich. It's the hue of death. I like it. What are you talking about? Why are you talking to me? Are you going to do that all over again? What is there that you cannot live without? Eh? You must possess something that sustains your life. One thing, absolutely irreplaceable. Irreplaceable? To me? You are worthy of blank. But you still lack in vividness. You should make your color even thicker. I cannot decide yet. As such, I shall let you live, Colette. Oh. What is it that you cannot live without? All islanders are but livestock. They protect their sham of a world just so they can escape returning to zero. Is that really what you call a hero? Something I cannot live without. I... Oh, this is all new. So the person on the right, they're the local herbalist akin to a doctor. Um, what's wrong, Greta? Did you see someone in the sky? There's no one in the sky, don't worry. Did you find those herbs I asked for? Yeah, I did. This is the one, right? So, will this heal my dad? There's nothing better for flesh wounds than this thing. Yay! Thanks, Greta. Then I'll go home and bring it to him. Yeah, be careful and don't fall again, alright? I know. That girl's a complete airhead. I wondered if I was ever like that too. Ah, well, that's a thought I don't have every day. The wind smells nasty today. In the past, that too had a vivacious color, and yet before anyone knew it, it washed out. In the times of the last Invirio, it was already... It's the forest that lets you live. It connects one life to another, like spraying seeds. Yes, Invirio has heard. That was 20 or so years ago. A man from outside spoke that he mistook Invirio for a human, and so, as long as you're alive, it's all fine. That's what he said. And Enigma thinks so too, as such. It's all fine, as long as you're all alive. Oh! Ah, Chester, perfect timing. Oh, Colette. Perfect timing. Eh? Eh? Go ahead. I feel it might be the same thing you were about to say. Did you perhaps come here to take your basket? I asked Laura to do it, but he seemed to be in a bad mood. Did he do something rude to you again? in the least. If anything, I'm at fault here. Eh? You? Well, please don't mind it too much. Laura is still a child, so he's quick to anger. He's a good kid. So good. It actually makes me feel wretched myself. Chester, thank you very much. And sorry for making you carry baskets for me. It's alright. I wanted to have an excuse to talk with you anyway. It was delicious. Thank you. How about we sit down over there and have a talk? Okay. I have all the time in the world anyway. Aww. Is there any dish you're good at preparing? Me? Nothing comes to mind. That said, what kind of dish are you best at? Colette? Sorry, I'm... Fish? Maybe? Fish? Can't be easy to skin it. I was doing it since I was a child. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Oh, really? It doesn't seem like she realizes what she just said. Chester, on the mainland, do you have anyone special to you? Well, of course. I had quite a few friends. What about a lover? I guess I had, in a way. Well, I wasn't born yesterday. All sorts of things happen in life. I guess you're right. Don't get depressed yet, Colette. He said there was none is. I wonder if this conversation had taken a wrong turn. Chester, could you give me an honest answer? Yes? What do you think about grills like me? I totally messed that up. What I think about grills like you? Jeez, Chester. That's pretty bad. Sorry. I think you're a wonderful woman. You live to your life with vigor and have the cutest of smiles. So our character, Chester, knowing he doesn't have but a month to live at most, he isn't really interested in dating because he knows nothing's gonna come out of it. So he has seen Colette's advances and he's just like, you're very sweet and I thank you for this, but nah. Really? Yeah. I feel it's now or never. Don't let this chance slip by, Colette. 1, 2, 3. Do you think it's about time? Oh, do you think it's about time? I love you, Chester! Colette. It's the first time for me. I fell for you at first sight, I think, and... Would you like to start a family with me? She sure doesn't pull punches from the very start. Although, I guess I'm at the age it's about time to... Wait, that's not important right now. Though, I'd be even happier if you allowed Laura to stay with us too. I think I would make a good wife. I'm still wet behind the ears, but I'm learning fast. I can do anything you ask. Colette. Is it a no? Okay, this is our final decision for both of these endings. So I'm going to save. And I'm just going to save over the first one. Alright. So what should I do, chat? Should I accept or should I refuse? Which ones do you want to see first? Except, we barely know each other yet. I will learn everything about you from now on. Yeah, as such, for starters. For starters? I'll tell you about myself. Yes, please tell me. An illness. Yeah. I'm sorry for hiding it. No way. You still think you want to be with me? You are a charming lady. Rather than getting stuck with a dead end like myself, you should look for someone who has a future. And as unfair a statement as that is, I love you, Chester. Those are my honest feelings. Honest feelings. I can't think of not being with anyone anymore. Or with you anymore. Colette, I understand. You don't think of me in any special way. Oh no. But you're not saying it's completely hopeless for me either, are you? I mean, if we spend our time together from now on, it's possible you could still fall for me, right? I guess there's no escape for me now. Chester, please be by my side. I love you. I love you so much. I bet Laurel's gonna hate me for this. All those problems will go away if you only fall for me too. Yeah, I suppose so. Girls are always tough in cases like these, huh? You didn't know? I forgot. So it's been a day. Wow, we're just soaring through time. Chester. I see. Yeah. Who are you talking to, Guinness? I actually had a feeling. I wasn't really sure, but when I spoke with you... I remembered all sorts of things. This is just incredible. Thank you for telling me anyway. And thank you for finding me. What? What? Laura, what are you doing? Sis. Geez, this is Chester's room. Haven't I told you that you can't enter it without permission? But you can only if Chester says it's okay. Now move away. If you really need him, I can convey a message. Ugh. Can you ask him if I can enter? Okay. Anyway, take care of that firewood outside while I do. So I think Chester has passed away. But in another ending, we saw that she was kind of into dark magic. Ooh. So, I will make a grand dinner tonight, alright? I mean, even Chester praised me. Yeah. Could you also drop by Greta's place and ask for medicine? I think Chester has a sore throat. Will you do it for me? Alright. Okay. Chester. What has happened? What do you think a man cannot live without? Or have you already cast it aside, Ignis? The mind is a mysterious thing. It can even control life and death. No one wishes for a zero, and so we seek from it the power to live. All the unnecessary things can disappear for all we care, even if one of those things is reality. And so, Laurel tells me with those puppy eyes of his that he wants to meet you. I may have overstated that a bit. Sorry. Your throat looks really painful. You don't need to go out of your way to speak. Oh, please, don't worry about it. I'm doing this because I want to. I'll clean you up now, okay? Don't move, please. I cannot mince your skin properly if you do. Geez, you always start playing around the moment I let my guard down. Chester? Have you fallen for me yet? I'm not trying to hurry you up. I'm not. It's just that sometimes I feel a bit insecure. I guess I shouldn't mope like that in front of you. I swore not to give up until you fall for me after all. I'll do my best. I won't lose. I see. So she still hasn't snapped out of it. This wouldn't have happened if everything just went a little bit slower. It happened out of nowhere, so she didn't have time to even start preparing to cope with it. That's really miserable. I think it's about time we try to stop her. I'm scared to even. What if she grows even worse? I mean, she's already. But we can't let this continue, can we? If you think what's best for her, and Chester too, someone has to tell her. We cannot live inside a dream forever. Stop moving or you'll fall down. What is going on? I'm gonna continue telling you all about myself after I'm done. Today, let's talk about my parents. What kind of people they were, and how much they loved Laura and I, and how much I wanted a family myself. You will learn all about me, okay? So what was this one called? So she must have had us like a puppet or something. I wish I could show you to Mom. Tell her that I finally found someone I love. Chester? My mother actually. Oh. They went to the sea. Oh no. I don't think she knew we were watching. That night, it was only moonlight and the light of the lamp that Dad brought. Oh no. We still have no idea why it all happened, but I believe she would still be happy for me if I told her I found someone I love. She would bless me and then she would tell me to find my happiness, I'm sure of it. Happiness with a new family. I will wait for as long as it takes until you really fall for me too. Until the day we really become a family. Chester. Oh no, we're not doing good.